keep the routine up. Come on, appreciate that. Also, step in the CC spot.
Professionalism, man. I don't want to have y'all boys waiting here all night, man.
We appreciate that.
And Dejounte, just starting off, what was it like just getting Herb and VI back and getting this team kind of close to what it's supposed to be like?
I mean, it was great. I think from an organization standpoint, you pay guys to play. They don't. I don't think nobody want to be hurt. No teams want to be hurt. So, obviously health is wealth. It's great just to have the full strength because you can never judge a team, without their guys. Like we're still missing Z. You know what I'm saying? You got Hawk figuring it out. But it's great to have a team, the guys that you're building and, you want to see, play together. No knock to none of the guys that's been here competing, when guys was hurt.
What about just the third quarter y'all got going after being in like an 11-point deficit at halftime? What kind of got y'all going, you felt like?
I mean, I think we ain't been too good. Me and Herb always talk about 3-minute stints, but, that third quarter, just trying to tighten it up, be better, coming out ready to play, and just ready to finish quarters, no matter what if it's first, second, third, fourth quarter. But it was just great, seeing guys just play defense for each other, talk to each other, and then, on the offensive end, just getting it rolling together.
With him being out as long as he was, do you think it's easy to kind of forget all of the little things Herb adds with his IQ and his effort during the course of the game just to make those little plays that people don't account for?
I mean, his value is just like I'm not somebody that I never was raised to count pockets, but for him, I just tell him like the person you are and how hard you work. Like before I even got here, I knew a great person he was and how hard he worked. And just his story, me going to his Jersey retirement and hearing his family talk about him, all his coaches and just the grind, the journey to see where he's at today. It's no surprise, So moral of the story, what I'm saying is he's gonna have a great career and he's gonna make a lot of money doing what he does.
And how much do you think it kind of opened things up once Willie went to the small ball lineup with Charles and really leaned into that during the second half?
I mean, it's great. You just, you allow him to coach. Just he's finally got, almost his full group. So, you allow him to coach. And obviously, check the game. You guys watched the game. It was great for us. Just keep figuring it out, learning what works, what doesn't work. And the things that doesn't work, you just get better at it. You don't just necessarily we're going to just be bad at that or this group. Like, just continue to grow together, win, lose together. And tonight we won together.
And it was noticeable from opening tip they put you on Book. Was that something you kind of requested early on? And what did you?
What did Book finish with?
28, I want to say. Yeah, 15 in the first quarter, and then y'all slowed them down from there. What do y'all?
I mean, for me though, like in Book's one of my favorites. Watch him a lot. Great player. But this morning they was just talking about how he averaged 52 his last 2 games and. We're going through personnel and let's double, let's do this, let's do that. And I'm just like, man, I ain't cool with that. Like, let's just guard them, I'll start out on them and just make it tough for them. Those ain't guys that you really just stop. You just make it hard for them. I think he ain't get 52. I mean, he got his average or whatever, but we got the win. I think that's all that matters.
Although, Herb's line on the box score might not be jaw-dropping. Could you comment on maybe some of the plays you saw he made that were really contributed to winning, that were really crucial in this game?
I mean, it's so much that he does. I don't really look at this play or that play. Just like I said, his value is probably the highest, one of the highest on this team. Just what he brings from a communication standpoint to a work ethic standpoint. A high character guy, and then basketball speaks for itself. He's a guy that wants to win, so he don't want you to draw a player for him. He don't need you to draw a player for him. He's gonna make his mark, and I think that's why New Orleans love him a lot, from the fans to the organization.
Did it seem maybe fitting that he blocked the last shot of the game? I mean, after CJ can't get both free throws to go.
I mean, I think that was a goal. Just get a stop. And that's what he does, and he got to stop, and we got a great team win.
Does it kind of feel like a relief just to get the streak over with?
Yeah, for sure. At the end of the day, no excuses, head up, chin high, chest out, no matter what. Adversity is the best. Like I always told you guys, for me as an individual, and I hope all my brothers understand that adversity is what's gonna make us. We could put our head down and just be like, oh, it's over, or we can one at a time lock in, keep getting healthy and playing for each other. And tonight showed that. I think tonight was probably the most complete game, comparing to the first game. But obviously tonight was. It was fun to be a part of, but also it was fun to just watch when I wasn't in the game, So great team win. I'm already moved on. Looking forward to our next game, and that's that.
And what did you see from Bi in the third quarter when he kind of caught fire?
I mean, just playing with poise, taking what they give him. He's been confident since I've known him since we were 15, 16 years old. So, just always talking to him and making sure he's reading the game and seeing things and using his voice too, wanting him to take that extra, growth in his game of just talking, seeing what he sees and, speaking his mind, not just holding everything in, good or bad. So, it was great. We got a great team win.